Hi, and welcome to Brett's 3. I'm your video host, Ezron. And now on to the star of our show, Brett. Woo, 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 woo. Brett, you're the man. I love you, man. Woo, 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 woo. You're the man. I love you.
All right,
woo, woo, woo.
Ezra,
Woo.
do you have it out your system?
I think I do.
All right, great. Well, like Ezra said, I'm Brett, and this is Brett's 3. This is just 3 tips or things that I've found out through nursing school that I think might be kind of cool for you to know. Use them if you want to, don't if you don't. This just works for me. So I think we're ready to get started. Let's go with Brett's 3 study tips.
It's Brett's 3. Number 3. Stress.
So the third tip that I think that I would give everybody would be to read the book. I know it's kind of boring and kind of dumb, but they always say you should read your book, and that actually kind of helps because this way you'll know what's coming up in class, and if you read it after class, then you'll know what just went on in class. Yeah, if that makes any sense. But that's always a good tip because I find that when I read the book, it kind of helps me with whatever they're saying. I know that's kind of boring, but that's number 3. Let's go with number 2.
Number 2. Dose.
That's lovely, by the way, Ezra. So the second tip that I have is after you read the book, read your notes that you took in class, and then compare the two to each other. Because I find that the things that they stress in the notes, if you find out where they are in the book, and then just read that section over again, or just make sure that you really know what's going on in those two, then that always helps you with what's coming up, because whatever they highlight in class is obviously what they think is important. So if you know what they think is important and then read the book, you might be ahead of the game. And on for the greatest.
It's that time, folks. Number 1. Uno.
So the last tip that I got for you is that in the back of the book, like this particular book that I have here, they have little NCLEX examination review questions. I always make sure that I do those because they'll kind of tell you where you're at, and it's hard to simulate on your own when you're just reading the material what you really think an NCLEX style question is. So when you read these questions, and if you can answer with them with no problem, then that's great. I also have some books, some NCLEX review books that I kind of look in when I'm done with these questions, but that's sometimes time consuming. So that's about all that I have for right now. That is the initial episode of Brett's 3. Next episode that we're going to have is Brett's 3 tips on group study. I think we're going to like that one. So is there anything else that you know, Ezra? All right, see you later.